Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei and Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format. Thank you for joining me. Today, I'll be combining two traditional forms of exercise. One is very traditional muscle building, strength training exercises with dumbbells, and the other is traditional yoga. I think you're really going to enjoy this class today. You'll need a set of dumbbells, and I'd like you to place those dumbbells onto the seat of a high back chair. Now, your chair doesn't need to be as fancy as mine. I hope you like my chair, but you do need a high back. So this way, if you start to wobble during any of the postures, you have something to place a hand onto. Okay? You'll also need a mat or a carpet because we'll be lowering down to the ground. So, if you're ready to get started, please come meet me in your open space. I'd like you to begin with your feet together, your ankles touching and your knees squeezing tight. Stand up very tall. Bring your hands together into Namaskar Mudra. Mudra is our hand position. Namaskar is the position our hands are in, like prayer. Now inhale and exhale. This is your chance, your time to make a shift from the busy world out there to the quiet space in here with me. Continue your deep breathing and allow your exhales to be audible so that you can hear them, and allow your exhales to be longer than your inhales. Let's do it together. Inhale, a long exhale. Continue breathing just like this, and I invite you to close your eyes so that you can listen to the mantra that I'll be using in today's class. And that is, I respect and accept all of me today. I respect and accept all of me today. Inhale and exhale. Please open your eyes. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders with your fingers wide. Inhale and stretch your arms up overhead. This is our mountain pose. Now interlace your fingers. Your index fingers come up. Now bend to your right and bend to your left, side to side. In today's class, I'll refer to this posture as our palm tree, like a palm tree blowing in the wind. Come back to center, mountain pose, separate your arms, and now open up your arms, thumbs pointed back, lift your chest up and tilt your chin up. In today's class, I'll refer to this as cactus arms, like a cactus plant. Inhale, reach up high, the mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's repeat that series. Inhale, reach up. Hands together. Exhale, palm tree. Just one time. 1, 2. Return to center. Separate your hands. Cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do it one more time. This time I'll add our mantra. I respect and accept all of me today. Inhale and exhale. Now, I'll refer to this series as our sun salutation, and we'll continue to come back to this series throughout class today, okay? All right, let's turn our bodies to the left side of the room and add on to that series with a little bit more yoga. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose, then palm tree right and left. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Now sit down low. In fitness, this is called a squat. In yoga, it's called chair pose. Please keep squeezing your knees together and point your knees towards the left side of the room as you twist your body, your torso, towards me with your elbows up. In yoga, this is referred to as the twisted chair. Inhale back to center. Place both hands on your left thigh. Step back with your right leg. High lunge. Now look down at the floor and reach down to the floor. Bend your back leg. Low lunge. Now you can step back and rest on your knees or come into high plank. The choice is yours. Please take a deep breath in and a long exhale. If you came up to your toes, bend your knees again. Inhale and exhale. Now press into the palms of your hands. Lift your knees off the floor. And now lift your hips high into the air and press your weight back. This is the puppy dog, or a version of downward facing dog. Allow your head to hang heavy. Please take a deep breath in and a long exhale. You can begin to straighten your legs a little bit if that feels good. Now please lift your left leg up and reach it back behind you. And now step forward onto your mat and walk your hands up to your thigh. High lunge once again. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Bring your hands to your heart, namaskar, and pivot your back foot. Be careful, because if you have shoes on your sticky mat, you want to make sure that you don't get your foot caught on the stickiness of the mat, right? So 1 foot forward and 1 foot towards me. This is the warrior 1. Now elbows high, please twist towards me. Warrior 2. Open your arms wide. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Place your back hand on your back thigh and reach your front arm up. This is the peaceful warrior. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Place your front hand on your front thigh and reach your back arm all the way up and over. This is the extended side angle. Now flip your palm up and sweep your arm down. Bring your hands together once again, Namaskar Mudra, and turn your torso towards your front leg. Now, sweep your arms back behind you and lean forward slightly. Lift your back heel off the floor. We've got a power move. I'd like you to come up onto your front leg and then lower back down again. Come onto your front leg and lower back down. If you've got a chair and you prefer to hold on to that, or a wall, feel free. Come up, lower down. One more time, balance, and come back down. And now step your feet together. Sit down chair pose, hands at your heart. Twisted chair, turn towards me. Return to center. Stand tall. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Turn towards me. I respect and accept all of me today. Now, those postures may have been perfect, or they may have been perfectly imperfect, like mine. I respect and accept all of me today, and I hope you do the same. Yoga is hard work. Let's go pick up our weights and do some strength training, and then we'll do the entire series once again on the other side. Take 1 dumbbell in each hand. Separate your feet so that they're parallel and right underneath your hips. Now sit down low in a squat or a chair pose. And as you stand, lift your arms up. Your thumbs are pointed to the ceiling and your arms make a V shape. V like victory. Sit down low. Lift up. Let's have 5 more of these. Down and up. 4, 3, 2. Last time. Bring your hands back down. Now you can continue facing me. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see what I'm doing. Step your right leg back into a high lunge, just like before. Keep your back heel up and bend your back leg, curling your tailbone underneath you just a little bit. Lunge down and hold. Now bicep curls up and down. So bring your thumb towards your shoulder and then bring your weight straight down again. Up and down. Let's do this 4 more times. Exhale each time you lift. Shoulders back, abdominals engaged, and relax. Bring your left hand and your dumbbell to your thigh and hinge forward from your hips just a little bit. Draw your right elbow up towards the ceiling and then relax back down. Each time you pull your weight up, I'd like you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's called scapular retraction. You're squeezing your scapula together. Exhale, lift and down and lift and down. You have 2 more. Last one. And down. Now hinge back up and pivot on your right foot so that both feet are pointed in 2 different directions to the corners of the room. Bring your weights in front of you and draw your shoulders back, your spine long and tall, your abdominals engaged, and now sit down low. We'll hold this low plie. I'd like you to check to make sure that your knees are aligned over your toes. Now stay in this squat and lift one arm to shoulder height, the other arm, and now both arms. Again, lift one arm, switch arms, and now both arms. Bring your hands down, stand up, sit down. One arm, the other arm, just to shoulder height. Both arms up and down. Let's do that one more time. Lift one arm to shoulder height, whoop, and then the other arm, shoulder height. Now both arms high, hold, and take them down and stand up tall. I'd like you to just roll your shoulders back. Okay, now turn both toes so that they're pointed directly forward. Lunge into your right leg, so you'll slide your hip back and hinge at your hip. Lunge, and then stand. So hinging forward and standing tall. Reach down with your left arm and then pull your weight up to your shoulder, elbow high. Lunge and lift. Let's do this 4 more times. 3, 2 more. Last time. Now lift your weight up with your left hand and tap your right leg in and out, and in and out. Now add a gentle knee lift and twist your torso so that your knee and your elbow align. Takes a little bit of challenge or a little bit of balance challenge. You can tap your toe or lift your knee. Let's do this 2 more times. And last one. And now you can bring your weight in close to your body and relax it down safely. Now you'll pivot back to your high lunge once again. You'll place your left hand onto your left thigh and hinge forward from your hips once again. Lift your elbow up and extend your straight arm back behind you. Tuck your weight into your shoulder and then extend your weight back. Let's do this 4 more times. Your arms should be straight, fingertips reaching back. This is your last one. Now tuck your weight into your shoulder, step your feet together, and use the weight that's in your right hand to press straight up. It's a shoulder press, straight up and down. You've got 5, and 4, and 3. Exhale as you press. 2, last one. All right, bring your weight down, step wide and roll your shoulders back. That was a strong sequence. You should be really proud of yourself. And if you are slightly imperfect, you just say, I respect and accept all of me today. Please bring your dumbbells down to the chair, shake your hands out, return to me, and let's practice the sun salutation sequence once facing forward. Inhale, reach up, the mountain pose. Hands together, palm tree, right and left. Mountain pose, come back to center. Cactus arms. Mountain pose, hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Now let's turn and face the right side of the room. If you need to turn or bring your chair to the other side, now's a good time to do that, okay? Or you can always hold on to the wall if you're close to a wall. Okay, facing the right side of the room. Here we go. Reach up, mountain pose. I respect and accept all of me today. Inhale. Exhale your hands to your heart, sit down into chair pose. Squeeze your knees together and keep your knees pointed towards the side of the room, but twist your torso towards me. It's the twisted chair. Inhale, exhale. Return back to the center. Look down. Place both hands on your right thigh and step your left leg back. Reach down to the ground with both hands and come back onto your knees. Lower your knees to the floor, and you're welcome to stay here or press up to high plank. We won't be here long. Just hold your high plank if you can, with your shoulders lined up with your hips lined up with your heels. Engage your abdominals and engage your glutes, your butt cheeks. Please lower your knees back down. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Lift your knees off the ground and lift your hips high into the air. Downward facing dog or puppy dog. So if your legs are straight, it's downward facing dog. If your knees are slightly bent, like mine are, it's puppy dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, allow your head to hang heavy. Now, please lift your right leg up, stretch it back behind you. Do your best to make your legs straight. And then take a big step forward. Place your right foot on the ground in front of you. Low lunge. And now bring your hands up to your thigh. High lunge. Whew, what a journey. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Pivot your back foot so that your foot is sideways. Bring your hands to Namaskar, the warrior one. Then turn towards me, the warrior two. Open your arms wide. Bring your back hand to your back thigh. Reach your front arm up. This is the peaceful warrior. I respect and accept all of me today. Place your front hand on your front thigh. Your back hand comes up. This is extended side angle. A deep breath in and a long exhale. Sweep your top arm down and bring your hands back to Namaskar. Turn towards your front leg. Now lift your back heel and pivot. So now you're in high lunge. Reposition your feet if you need to feel more stable. Lean onto a chair or a wall if that's necessary. And then reach your arms back behind you. You'll lift your back leg up and lower down. Try it a few more times. It's just practice, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. We're perfectly imperfect. So respect where you are today and accept where you are today. Where you are today is hanging out and practicing yoga with me. That's pretty good, right? Come on up, lower down. We'll do this one more time. Exhale, lift up, practice your balance. Whew. Take it down. Now step your back foot right up towards your front foot. Bring your hands to your heart in Namaskar and have a seat. Chair pose. Turn towards me, twisted chair. Return to center, please stand up. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Step back and face me, please. I respect and accept all of me today. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's pick up our weights. We've got another round of strength training. You ready? All right, once you're back in your space, I'd like you to separate your feet, draw your shoulders back and stand tall. We're returning to our squat and V lift. V. V like victory. As you stand up, lift your arms simultaneously as your body rises. And please be sure that your thumbs are pointed up towards the ceiling. You're simply lifting your weight so that they're even with your shoulders, not any higher. Let's have 3 more. Exhale, this is 3. Exhale, 2. Last time. Relax your weights back down, roll your shoulders. Now you can continue to face me if you'd like, and then step your left leg back to a lunge. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see me. Okay, so I'm just going to turn a little bit, and now I'll step back with my left leg as I asked you to do. Keep your back heel lifted and curl your tailbone under just a bit and bend your knee down. So this is a nice strong lunge. Now we're adding our bicep curl, but this time let's make a change. turn your palms so that they're facing your chest. Turn your palms so that they're facing your legs. Chest, legs. Now stabilize your body so that you do not rock forward and back or side to side. You'll need to engage your abdominals and really check in with your posture. Let's just do 3 more of these. And 2. Last one. Curl up and down. Now, rest your right leg onto your, rest your right arm and your weight onto your front thigh and hinge forward from your hips just a little bit. And now row, elbow up, straight down. As you pull the weight up, draw your hand towards your rib cage and squeeze your shoulder blades back. Squeeze and hold. Each time you lift up, exhale a lot. Let's have 4 more of these. This is 4. This is 3. Last one. Lower your weight down, hinge your body upright, and pivot your back foot. So now you've got 2 feet pointed in 2 different directions to the corners of the room. Bring your weights in front of you and sit down into a low sumo squat. So sink your hips. Keep your shoulders aligned over your hips. And please be sure that your knees line up over your toes. If they don't, you can bring your toes a little bit closer to your midline. Okay, so now let's lift the right arm and then your left arm. And now both arms. Let's do that again. Keep your posture up tall. So squeeze your shoulder blades back, your neck is long, and your abdominals are really stabilizing your body. Now stand up and squat down again. One arm, the other arm, both arms. Last round. One arm, the other arm, both arms, and stand up. Excellent. Turn your toes inward so that your feet are parallel. Shift your weight into your left leg and slide your butt back behind you and then stand. So when you lean back, you can try doing this. Try this out. Lift your toes up a little bit. That will help to ensure that you bring your weight back into your heel. Now pull your right elbow up. Ready? Down and up and down and up. Let's have 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold your weight at your shoulder. Okay, it's time for a little balance work. You're pushing off your left leg, tap and out, and tap and out. Bring your right arm to 90 degrees, and then add a twist and out, and twist and out. And if you'd like to lift your knee, now's the time to do it. It's a challenging exercise, so if you're wobbling a little bit, you should respect and accept that it's a hard exercise and you're doing it. Let's have 3, 2, last one. Bring your hand in and down, and now pivot towards the right wall. Come back to your high lunge, hinge forward, and lift your left elbow up, tricep extensions. I'd like you to make your arm very long and straight. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, last one. Tuck your hand in, hinge up, and step together. Press your left arm up and back down. Press and down. So your thumb should be pointed back over your shoulder. Arms should be straight at the top. I don't know about you, but this exercise makes me feel like a superhero. 4, 3, 2, one more time. All right, bring your weight down, please, and let's place them onto the chair. You should be feeling very productive. We did a lot of work today. Shake your hands out, please. Separate your feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one sun salutation. I respect and accept all of me today. Take your feet apart wide and place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on top of that. Inhale deeply and exhale a lot. Say to yourself, self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. It was an honor and privilege to be your guide, and I hope you had fun on this adventure with me. You should tell everyone you know that you worked out really hard today. I'm proud of you. Until next time, it's me, Stacey Lei, and Foxy